We are gifts, and we are blessings. We are His story in song. We are hope, and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. We are words, and we are stories. We are pictures of the past. We are carriers of wisdom, not the first and not the last. The door vador nagid goleva. The door vador, we protect this chain.
Shalom. As we approach Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, I'd like to share with you a traditional Jewish story from Eastern Europe, which I think is very apropos to this time of year. Many years ago, in a faraway place, a powerful king lived in a splendid palace. Although the king ruled many lands and possessed great wisdom and wealth, his son was his chief delight. Each and every day he would talk to, teach, and play with the boy. He marveled at his son's growth and development. As the prince grew into a young man, the king realized it was time for his son to go out on his own. After all, how else could the boy develop independent judgment and a sense of himself? Just before the prince left, his father said, "My child, know, wherever you go, whatever you do, you are my son and always will be. No matter where you travel, never forget, you are the child of a king." The son journeyed far and wide. While he met with some success, for the first time he also experienced hurt and failure. His companions took advantage of him and squandered his wealth. As his life unraveled, he forgot his former life and his father, the king. Word came to the king about his son's pitiful state. Determined to see for himself, the king set off, stopping at each tavern and gambling house, seeking news of his child. After crossing a dark forest, he finally saw a hut standing by a stream. Knocking on the door, he entered and saw his shivering son. The tearful father shook his head and asked, "My son, do you know me? Do you know what I can do for you?" The young man looked up, no hint of recognition in his dull eyes. "Sir, I'm very cold. Could you possibly spare a warm blanket and a pair of shoes? These, more than anything, are what I need." Why do I find this story so apropos for this time of year? I suppose this story reminds me that we Jews are all the sons and daughters of a king. We Jews are all descendants of one of the greatest, most profound traditions the world has ever seen. We are the descendants of Abraham and Sarah, of Moses and Miriam. We are the descendants of the great rabbis of the Talmudic era. We are the bearers of a tradition that is so life-affirming. a tradition that brings meaning and dignity to human beings. So many of us have drifted away from the Jewish tradition, and we participate in what we might call world culture, contemporary culture. And yet so much of what passes for culture in our day and age is very coarse and very crude, and far from uplifting human beings. Much of modern culture degrades and cheapens human existence. This time of year we talk about tshuva, which is translated as repentance, but it really means to return. I would suggest it also has a certain hint of remembering also. What are we to return to? What are we to remember? We are asked to remember our precious legacy, our precious heritage, which is Judaism. We are asked to come back to this wonderful Jewish tradition. It is dignified. It is so beautiful. It is so full of wisdom. I hope that you will have an incredible year during 5772. I hope that this is a year of prosperity and health and contentment for you. And I also pray that this will be the year that you return to your very regal, your very noble, your very majestic tradition. L'shana tova tikatevu. May you be inscribed for a wonderful year in the book of life during 5772. Good Yom Kippur.